Growing up, I did have an interest in performing, but I was growing up in a really rough neighborhood, and the schools that I went to just didn't have the funds for choir or theater or anything else. So unfortunately, even though I wanted to perform and I wanted to explore this thing called theater, I had no resources to do so. And it wasn't until I went to high school and I got the opportunity to join Project Discovery and see shows for free and get to do the classes beforehand that I was able to see a professional show for the very first time and be inspired by it. One of the things that excited me about Project Discovery was the fact that not only were we getting to watch a show, but we were able to watch a show through new eyes. Because of the way the program is set up, we do a workshop before it starts, sometimes with some of the actors, and we break down what the story is about so that when we see the show, we are thinking on a higher level, which has made the experience much, much richer. Project Discovery has affected me incredibly, professionally and personally, because it allowed me to view a work of art on a more analytical and intellectual level from a very young age. So when I got into education, one of the first things I thought was, well, Project Discovery affected me as a child. So how can I implement that into my classroom? So from then on, everything that I did with my lessons was inspired by the Project Discovery line of thinking. And pretty soon I started seeing affect my students. And as a professional actor, I was able to see all these people and give me a goal to shoot for, and that is being on that stage and inspire young minds the way I was inspired when I was a teenager. I had the opportunity of becoming a teaching artist for Dallas Theater Center when I was doing a production here in Dallas, and I was just casually mentioning Project Discovery and how it affected me and how it shaped me as an educator and as a performer. And it just so happens that the person I talked to worked for Dallas Theater Center. So she made a call the next day and I got a job offer about teaching, and I gladly said yes, because I have the mindset of you have to give back to this community so that we can continue to grow as artists. And it was so surreal to be able to teach students and be on the other side of the table. And I make sure to tell that to the students all the time. Hey, I was in your shoes a couple of years ago, and now I'm here and I have found success thanks to Project Discovery. Theater is important to the broader community because I believe that it is our job as artists to ask the hard-hitting questions and start conversations. And if we aren't asking those questions, then who is? And I think that if we start taking away those programs, because a lot of times the arts is the first thing to go when they cut budget in schools. And if we're taking that away, then we are taking away the opportunity for children and for the future of America to really think broader and be more accepting of other ideas and grow on a personal level.